Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Morning of the first day. Got here yesterday, set up, and this is what I wake up to. Now I've done my investigations and I found out it's Turkish. It's done that, sir. Turkish. Yeah. Well, I will get him back, but I'm not going to say on cam what I'm going to do. Suffice to say, his setup's going to smell of urine. It's going to be a hot day today. Yeah, very naughty boy. I'm going to rip that rag down and put up some proper colours in a minute. Yeah, yeah. This is Al's little setup. Oh, RV3. And as I said, obviously Al lets me hang about with him and that. He feeds me and stuff, and all I've done is, it was some Marpack material. Wasn't quite Cordura nylon. It's probably the stuff that they cover the you know, bulletproof vests with and stuff. But as again, I utilised my little idea there, and when pulled tight, and actually Al bothers to peg it down, it's quite taut. But he likes the old Marpack. That's the United States Marine Corps, and I said, leave it with me, sir. Oh, I'll get that sorted out for you. So he's got one this side and one that side, a nice little windbreak for him and that. Yeah, well, he likes the camouflage, and bosh. No use knowing a little fat bloke who can do a bit of sewing if you can't get a couple of bits done. But again, what I've done is I've utilised what was there already, rather than banging loads of poles in and stuff. But yeah, you know, it goes round and velcros on and stuff like that. And as always, you know, that there. You might rig up a little pressure knot there with a little, and I'll put a little loop on there. First time out, ladies and gents, so you've got to set them up, give them a bit of wind, give a bit of rain, and see what's what. But the other ones are almost identical. Oh, there's Jeff over there eating again. But yeah. Again, once pulled out, because I've just done fallets, strips of Velcro, 50mm and a 25 to come round and pull that out tight. But again, a little pressure knot, a little loop there, sort that out. Now I'm going to rip that thing down and put up some proper colours. Turkish. Turkish setup's going to smell of urine. Because you can't say piss on YouTube, can you? Urine. Urine. Right, ladies and gents, obviously. Oh, it's in there, mate. I'll do it in a sec. Oh, a lot of people turning up now. It's a Friday. There is the guilty man. Here was the guilty man there. Turkish. Turkish. I hope your setup doesn't smell of urine, sir.
It wasn't me. I had a hat on when I did it.
Yeah, well, you're the Blue Oyster Club, sir. Your club, you're chairman of. They're missing the flag, sir, and they're moaning about it on social media. But no, we've had Gary and well, everybody turn up, mate.
This is like a public toilet. Where's your money?
Oh yeah, here we go, sir. Do you want to dive in there? Get a blue one, a green one from there, sir. Yeah, because you already did me 13, didn't you? Yeah. There you go, sir. There's a green one for you. Yeah, yeah, yes, mate. That's the green one. They're the windbreaks. I just ordered them mass from Teemu. Got them for, you know, well, cheap, but they're good bits of kit. I had my one up here, shading me from the sun yesterday, but yeah, there's old Carl turned up there. He's got a magnificent tent over there. It's like in Safari marquee. But really nice getting out there for all the guys. Al's, it was 2 drops of rain landed on Al, and he's just completely going undercover now. Ain't you, Al? Yeah, nice one, sir.
Oh, this is the wrong colour green. I'll tell you what, they're proper, yeah.
Exactly, I shouted out, lads, and I ended up, well look, I mean, I bought 3 bags full. But yeah, it was just easy enough for one person to do it, wasn't it? I did shout out. Oh look, we got the northern contingents, like the northern fucking monkeys. There's loads of Tetley, you know, and
I was just telling you number 1, mate.
yeah, 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 and the brown sauce, yeah. And there is the suspect geezer. Ooh. Revenge is sweet, sir. Revenge is sweet. That is all I have got to say, sir. Yeah. And your camp needs its flag back, mate. But as we see, ladies and gentlemen, I ripped that rag down. I added a colour to that. I added a brown streak to that. I added a brown streak to that one, mate. It's got another colour on it, yeah? And here we see some proper colours there, yeah, ladies. That's looking a bit like...
Wiped your arse with that fucking one there.
I did, mate, yeah. It's
There'll be a
got...
load of Harry Monk on that, make sure you ain't pregnant.
Harry Monk, yeah, you back in London, didn't you? No, we dress the situation, ladies and gentlemen, proper colours. Yeah, have that. And with that one, you don't tell the Marines who stood by the side of me that it's got the naval crown, and we was at Trafalgar and all that, you know what I mean? Or Copenhagen, 2nd of April 1801 and all that. There's a lot of battle honours on there. Oh. Anyway, I'll leave it there. Gary, there's some proper colours, mate, innit? Proper colours. Exactly, sir. You know, and they called our cat badge a bin lid. It had to be that big to get the colours on it, mate, didn't it?
Well, I love it.
The battle honours, sir.
I think, if memory serves, ours is the only cat badge with all of our battle honours on it, which is why we never had colours.
Yeah, no, we don't have colours like the guards. No, we don't, mate. We always, you know, split up. But every single laurel, you see the little...
If you see two green jackets walking together,
I've got it.
they deserve a salute.
Yeah, but
because you're saluting the battle honours, not the actual people, but you're saluting the battle honours.
Green jackets were never. I mean, our officers were lucky if they got saluted once in a day. You know, you salute a major and above, wouldn't you?
Sorry?
But anyway, some proper colours there, ladies and gents.
That's a ladder so up and...
That, sir, is a tent, isn't it?
It is indeed.
That is like an Arab boudoir. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy. No, mate, that is on it, sir. Very nice. Ooh, get a few hula girls in there, sir, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you could have a proper party in there, couldn't you?
So, ladies and gents, this is what I was looking at. That is it's a marquee, mate, isn't it? You could have a wedding in there, sir, couldn't you? You know what I mean?
It's huge inside.
Yeah, a royal wedding in there. And, mate, please tell me the price of that.
Well, I paid £311. Yeah.
And I looked at it, mate, with all the poles and all that. Just the material. Everything, mate. You had a result there, so that is off the scale, mate. And again, it's lovely polycotton material as well. You know, it's like treated as well. So it's not like your normal canvas. Every one of these a doorway.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got a floor inside as well.
Yeah. It's what they call like a tub.
Because, you know, all of this is all, you know, because normally they'd finish it there and just have a little bit of string coming off there, wouldn't they, mate? No, they do all this. You can unzip the doorway, roll all that up, and it's got a big marquee in there as well. You know, if you imagine this, ladies and gents, no floor, no sides, could be a marquee in there now.
And I was really quite impressed because the first night when I pitched it, I woke up and it was condensated inside, and I literally unzipped one of the panels just to leave the mesh, and unzipped another one halfway, and by the time I got up in the morning it was all dry inside.
God, yeah, no, what's proper on it, mate? For what, 2,500 was it?
Yeah, 264 plus VAT. So yeah.
Well, even 300 quid, you don't get much for 300 quid these days,
Well,
mate.
I mean, I was looking at other things and they were like £500-600.
Yeah, bosh.
You know, and I thought, you know, Vivo.
Because I know you bring your missus out and all that, and the kids and that, yeah.
Well, I've brought this out this weekend is to literally try it out and to see, you know, if it is suitable for she who must be obeyed.
Yeah, no, the long-haired RSM and people understand what I mean.
And it has it's matched spec and gone beyond.
No, mate, I'll tell you what, that definitely gets, just for the price and the material, mate, and yeah, no, yeah, and if it was a bit naff, I just wouldn't say, would I? No, you know, I'm always straight down the line. You know, all the vents, every one of them's a door. So you've got like a massive shelter, and then you've got an event shelter as well, mate. You know, you get one of them little Coleman things. They want 150 for them. You know. Oh, and then you have to buy the sides. Cheeky gets.
Once you go in, you've got a low entry, but you can stand upright.
Oh, definitely, mate. I mean, you've got your little stove in there, mate. It's proper warm in there on your old head. Oh, no, very nice, mate. Yeah, oh, I'm liking that, sir. Oh, very nice. And here we see, ladies and gents, the posh end. We check ID cards about here to make sure. And now this is a posh end, sir. Oh, you got a RV4 here, and an RV3 and an RV1. I know my sides which I put on, I'll show you them later on, but I've dropped it all because it's going to rain. Here we see the celebrity himself, Simon of the Glasgow, who's doing some sharpening for people, mate. You tickled a lot of axes and a lot of knives today, haven't you? There's
quite a lot, apparently.
Yeah. And there's all his sharpening kit there, sir. It's all appreciated by the lads, isn't that? Well, you're doing a lesson now, so I'll shut up, mate. Al's agreed to feed you in exchange for sorting his sharps out, hasn't he?
For a tickle.
For a tickle, sir? Oh.
Hang on, I thought we were talking about sharpening.
And Paul, you just bought an RV1, mate, haven't you?
No. But I've bought nothing this weekend. Why am I wearing them? I'm fucking single. Yeah, I bought an axe, a knife, a table, and an RV1.
No, yeah, bosh. I went over to Mick down, I said I want 20 quid. He went, what's that for? You know, what's that for? And I went, yeah, a selling fee for... He's just been over there crawling all over. No, it's... I won't mention the price, mate, but that was definitely mates rates, wasn't it? Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. We've got a little quiet fella there, Jeff. But you got a nice little... You love that now, mate, don't you?
Yeah, that's not.
You've done that. And again, I'll show you on mine just because it's, as Eddie's sort of been saying, I mean, you do it properly, mate, all the windlassing and that, didn't you? And going up to there, see, normally Oztent just want one of these, and they've got the big knots at the top, ladies and gents, and that'll be wearing on your material and all that type of stuff in the wind. So it's just gone up there, and it's windlassed. Look, I'll show you because it's easy. You have two, one coming down at 2 angles, and it's going to hold it a lot better, mate, didn't it? I mean, you sat there and done it in the back. Well, you've done it really pucker. And everybody that's seen them ones that I did, which are over there, that's not a bad idea. Where'd you get the rope? Yeah, just proper. It's some serious money in the tents, mate. So you want to look after them as well, don't you? And like when the wind comes in and stuff. But that's the old Oz tent. Like we're the posh end now, aren't we? No, we're posh. You know what I mean? Nobody like no UB40s down here. No. Oh, excuse me, I just farted.
Jumped a class, ain't we?
Oh, we definitely, sir. We are the posh boys now, aren't we? No, Simon's. Well, we're definitely, sir. Yeah. We're rude money. Yeah, rude money. But yeah, RAF flag up there. Oh, I'll tell you what. On the first day, I don't know if I recorded it or not. I woke up and they pinned a pride flag there, sir. I just think, oh, how very... I'll report them to Esther Ranson. Now, I'm going to have to a quick mooch about and just show a few of the setups. Got lovely setups there. Load of people turned up in that as well. Oh, blimey. Which is all good. Because all we do, we don't organise. Shout out a date. If you can be there, come down. Give the guy your money. Just turn up. There's no organisers, no nothing. Don't need it. It's a campsite, like Steve, we always come out of season, well, come any time, and Steve loves us because we leave it as we found it, and then we get a little discount. It's £10 a night, you know, and you can't knock that. But yeah, I'll just bring you around a few of the setups, ladies and gents. Oh. Right, there's a dog pen over there, so you can hear some dogs barking. It's feeding time. The one Tigress tent's bang on it, they are. Aussie Rob. And these are the thing, I've spotted these off Temu, just these big windbreaks. No, the beige ones are 11 quid and some change, and if you want the green ones, just a different colour, that's what they do anyway, they're a little bit more expensive. So I shouted out to the lads a link of one I had, and they went, oh, I ended up bringing 20 down for various people. But for what you get, bosh, they're a lovely bit of kit. And Rob, he's just combined this with his shelter there and made a lovely windbreak and a little bit of a, yeah, bosh. So there's your old windbreak, and for what you get, this is, you know, you're talking about between 12 and 13 quid, but the poles are worth it on their own now. And he's just made a blinding little shade out there, which he's well happy with. I'm glad he shouted out. I just shouted out and I said, I'll order them, bring them down, and then people can just shoot me the money. Oh, we have. You alright, mate? You getting alright? Yeah, bit of a, because I've got one of these that's for sale. Eh? I've got one of the canvas one Tigress tank. I can't see me using that again, so I'm going to flog that. Yeah. Somebody, yeah, bosh. But you alright, mate? You making a decent old sort of meat there and that, mate?
Yes.
Nice to see you and Mick again. And shoot the breeze and all that type of stuff, mate. Oh, I can't remember who's in that. Oh, you both?
Mine.
That's yours, yeah. Bosh.
Mine.
And you've got the old stove tent in there, mate, yeah.
Huh?
You got the stove tent in there, have you? Yeah, nice one.
Yeah. Just
Bosh.
got it put there.
Yeah. Nice one. But we're all spread out all over here, ladies and gents. Ah, nice one. There we see Jason's little setup. Normally arrives in his van. There's another one of these windshields. Bosh. And they're 4 foot long, 4 metres along the bottom there. Oh, proper swaggy and that. Very oldie worldy. Tarp and all that. And these things, that's how they're. Oh, they're on it. We've got the van people over there, the van people. Yeah, the van people. See what he has got, and if he's still got it up. Blinding Rubens tarp over there. Not cheap, but you get what you pay for. Oh. Anyway, I'll bring you back on. This is the van people. Right, ladies and gents, here we have Turkish.
Bonjour, Eduardo.
We had a bit of an intervention there with a pride flag, and I've reported you to Esther Ranson.
No worries.
She's going to send Janet Street Porter after you, mate.
No
Anyway,
problem.
no, posh, loving the van setups and that, lads. And you shot me one of them things, mate. I do appreciate that.
No problem.
Make yourself a nice seat on that. It's all a bit, but I say we're quite near a big airfield, mate. And if the power started dropping on your marker panel, it's your fault.
Yeah,
We have 2 power landing, but what I wanted to see, because I'll tell you what, mate, I do love it. How much was the big Rubens tarp?
I paid 160 something line from it, Taunton Leisure.
And it's
No, they were 250 each.
oh, fair enough. No, guys, I'll tell you what, and it's
Put it together.
and that's with the poles and that, yeah.
All in, everything. Yeah.
The quality, well, Rubens stuff, I've always liked it, mate. Always liked it. Never seen a bad Rubens. But even when you come in here and you stick your head in, mate, you can just feel the heat that it's retaining from everything. It's all obviously a posh setup. I expect no less from you guys.
There's a
Yeah.
There's the Twin Summit shelter.
Yeah, I'll come around. But it's all shaped. So, do you know, if people can't get hold of parachutes now, the parachutes can't get them for love of the money.
Yeah.
All these horrible people called bushcrafters, well, they just push the price right out of the ranges. You can't get hold of them. But that's a beautiful shelter, lads.
It's a perfect shape.
Yeah.
As soon as we seen it, we just thought.
And, you know, I have an idea of how much materials cost and that. And that is,
To do it with a big tarp, didn't we? Something similar.
yeah.
But the tarp was too heavy and it wasn't the right shape. This
Yeah.
just holds everything in. It just
It is, is bang on it, guys. Yeah. Navigator range, twin summit show off RS Rubens. You always got a bit of quality with Rubens, and yeah, I'm impressed. And I make, you know what I mean. You struggle to make that just with the material and that, mate. Bosh on that. Oh, that's very posh. And when you get your head,
That's the lowest setting on the pole.
yeah, that's I was going to say there, mate. Sorry, it's when you get your head under there, you're just in the heat.
Yeah, you can see that.
It captures it. So nice one on that, lads. Very nice. So I expect no less of you guys because you're a bit like you're the van campers, ain't you? Van camping boys. No, but great to see you.
No, it's always good.
And ladies and gents, I am losing the light here, but as we say, Oz Tent City. Bosh, you're on it. Some lovely setups here with the Land Rovers. Here's Tim. Oh, 2 mega burgers there, sir.
Yes, it's steak burgers, mate.
Oh.
Steak
Chuck Norris would be glad of them, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, now you've got a lovely setup, mate, with the old Oz tent and the old swing out awning.
Yeah. It's good. Howling moon, that is, mate.
Howling moon. Because we're talking about, you know, the pull-out points. He's come up with a good idea to have like 2 lots down. I'll talk about it later on,
Yeah,
especially on that Oz tent, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen them, yeah.
Yeah, and just make. Oh, anyway, won't bore you, but you know, like, because when it gets windy and that, if this thing goes, you cry because of the price, mate. You know what I mean?
Exactly that.
But just to give it a bit more bracing, and everybody's looked at what I've done with my Oz tent, like especially the front 2 bits, and gone, do you know what? That's a good idea. Even what's his name? Don't mind being okay. Jeff's gone. Oh, where'd you get that rope? And he sat there today and windlassed them all and done them.
Yeah.
And they're just, you know, one coming off and one coming to the side, and it's not got their big knots on the top rubbing on your fabric and all that,
I
mate.
saw them at
Yeah,
Wilderness Gathering, didn't I? Yeah, you've done a good job there, mate.
yeah.
I
Just
said to Trev as well, because Trev's looking for some
yeah,
the same.
just it's easy to do, and it's that string lights up like nothing, mate. Because the last thing you want is, sorry, I mean, I'm filming it. Last thing you want is somebody kicking it and pulling out your eyelets and that, because that make you cry as well, won't it?
Yeah, exactly that. No, if you can do some of those, pal,
Yeah.
I'll be up for that.
Or if not, mate, I'll flick you the link to do, you know, to buy the cord, mate, and it's easy just to do a little bit of windlassing. And you just use the established hooks that you got anyway on your guideline. But mate, now this is Ray Mears. He'd dream about having something like this, wouldn't he? Oh, Fat Boy Mears. I don't dislike Ray Mears, but I don't know. People just chuckle when I say, no, it's proper. I mean, I think you could get your royal family, not New Buckingham, but the royal family, you know, from the thing in there, mate. Oh, it's proper nice, isn't it? I say you've spent a little bit of dollar, mate, but.
I walked round it earlier. It's only about 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's proper on it, mate. I mean, there's just your stem, which is, you know, in itself, and then you've got all the awning that comes, and it stays on there and all that, mate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I know you told me the prices. It's rude to talk about prices, but seriously, mate, you get what your money's worth, mate. You know, bearing in mind the quality of the materials, all the seams. I don't want to bore people to death, mate, but you know what I mean. Yeah, proper on it, mate. And once you've got this, that's it. You're done.
Yeah. As long as you tie it down, it's fine. So, most people suffer the damage because they try and pull it out in the wind on their own.
Because it's on there, mate. You know, like Eddie's just worked out a little way of doing it a little bit better, where you have one long bit of rope, but it goes round there, and there's a little loop. You push it over the hook, and then one will come down there, and one will come, and it's just bracing it down a bit more for lateral movement and that. And it's easy enough to do, mate. Anybody can sort of do it.
I mean, tie a loop in the middle, yeah?
Yeah, tie a loop in the middle, and then one comes down like that way, and then there's another one there.
Good idea.
And, you know, all the way round on your main points and that, mate. And you've got your supernumerary ones there. That was a big word for me, wasn't it? Supernumerary. I even know what that means.
Yeah, so if you pull these out, I haven't this time, but it just gives you a lot more space.
Yeah.
Where I've been in the wind on that side, I've guided it out extra on that side.
But again, you know, so for the one thing, it's one long bit of rope, double what that is, mate. There's a little loop sewn in the top. The loop goes over, so we ain't got the knots. Certainly on yours tent as well, the front ones on yours tent, where you got the knot that's wearing away the material, and just put two down and that. You know, a load of people go, oh, do you know what, Eddie, you got something there, bosh. And if you needed me to flick you the link to Andy, it's good. You actually, this isn't, well, it's not Oz tent, but this is the stuff that I got, mate, because it lights up. And when you're in a campsite, the last thing you want is some drunken person tripping over your guidelines and pulling out and bending your bars, because at the prices to replace, you cry.
That's why I put that and foot of that one. So
it's a proper old setup, mate. Oh, Ray Mearsey, you know. Bosh, I love Thing Bob's Land Rover. As long as he's had that, he's never painted it and that. You know, I mean, I always call them safari Land Rovers. It's got a camouflage. Yeah, plenty of. No, it is, and it has, mate. Yeah, bosh. But oh, there's more of them screens that I shot out there. Oh, mate, no, yeah, Foxwing, mate. That's beautiful. That is, sir.
Very comfy.
And what you are serious, mate. You know, like. Just knowing what that sort of material costs, it's not a bad price what you pay for it, mate, and the time under the machine, all the zips and that, mate.
Yeah, there's a lot of time
and it's proper well constructed, mate.
And it's shipped from the other side of the world as well.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you think somebody in England would make a fortune, mate, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But it's a cost of, I would imagine, I'm not going to bore it, but setting it all up and getting it, you know, investment in the first place, mate. Yeah. Look, your little dog is going, can somebody play Chucky Ball with me? Oh. Ooh. Right, ladies and gents, obviously losing the light. I should have done a bit more filming, but it's just too many people walking around, drinking and all that type of stuff, and catching up with people on the socials. And here we have, sir. Oh, you're bang on it, sir. Yeah, this is your one Tigris.
Homestead, this is called.
Homestead. Like it, mate. Yeah, it's nice, nice. And you got one of these windshields and that, mate.
Yeah, I've just sent the link round for that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's nice, mate. But it's not going to be cheap, mate, because it's made out of that bloody lovely material.
I've just seen it on AliExpress, and it's £56.
For one of them. It's worth it, mate. You know, you're talking 40 quid for the material, mate, when you think there's each end's another metre and that, and it's...
You do have to get the holes with it, because I think, see where they've got the little loops on it?
Yeah.
It goes on another 10. I think it's the rock shield.
Yeah, but you can have this to completely almost include.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it goes between the two poles.
Because I think Aussie Rob's used one of mine to do virtually. You know, he's covered himself in there and that, mate. Yeah. But one Tigris, mate. They are up their game, sir. Yeah. And I'll keep saying it. But if I hadn't have gone down yours tent route and had a diamond offer and a diamond price, I just like this anyway, mate.
A bit posh now.
Well. we're down the posh end now, mate. But ladies and gents, losing the light. But it's good to see you, mate, because, well, now you moved up, you know, I won't say, but we don't see so much of you, sir.
No, exactly.
No, we're missing the posh bloke, sir. You always laugh when I call it, but you're like a proper posh on that. Yeah, oh, loads of swags. Ladies and gents, there's motorhomes and, like Gary and, obviously Dave WBO, he's brought his grandson down and his daughter and all that. All over there. I'm not going to start sticking my cameras in people's faces. But that's a nice little turnout, mate, wasn't it? But just pick a date and no one's in charge. You come down if you can get here and we leave it as it is. Steve's come round, he's got his money, he's happy. And he don't mind us being here. We're happy, sir. Nobody walking around giving it large, I'm in charge, I'll sort it out. No, we don't do that, do we, sir? But yeah. Oh yeah, oh no, we don't, no, it's not needed, mate, is it? Not needed. But yeah, but because the Friday, he might, I'll tell you what, ladies and gents, you think, oh, where's Mr. Baldrick, right? Mr. Baldrick hates loud noises and, you know, like gas guns and things going off. He just sits there and shivers, you know, and he's frightened. But when we come here on the Friday, literally straight over there, we had F-35s coming into land, Lake and Heath, that's Mildenhall, F-14s, it's like an air show. And the way they come over, literally, if you had a brick and you could throw it 100 metres, I reckon you'd hit one of them. They're that low, the ground shakes, you know, you might say, well, it's not peaceful camping, but when was the last time you saw a $1 billion plus aircraft fly over? But Mr. Baldrick, he'd give him a heart attack, like, you know. So that's why I didn't take him. But again today, I thought if I was just coming down for a Saturday, I could bring him because they don't fly on the weekends. But then we had a squadron scramble from over there, mate, didn't we? Earlier on. But yeah, ladies and gents, I'll just kind of mostly leave it there because tomorrow is a pack up and skedoodle. Right, ladies and gents. Too busy talking, socialising and catching up with people than doing too much filming, to be honest. Loads of setups I didn't get round. But here is the horrible bit. Most beautiful day in the world and we're packing up. Oh, dead on it there, mate, ain't you? Obviously there's a lot of dew, but the way I go with these tents is just pack them down, don't worry that they're wet. And one day next week, just get it all out, set it all up. I've got a big green in front of me, so I'm lucky there, and leave it out there. It annoys the missus, because she thinks the neighbours talk about me, and they probably do. You know what, Al?
Yeah, we talk about you.
Well, people stop talking about me, I think there's something wrong. No, this is the horrible bit. And as I said earlier on, mate, I think that van camping where you just, like, kick the mud off your boots, get in and drive home is becoming more and more appealing, isn't it?
Where's all your pegs, Al? There's your 3 pegs.
In the black bag, mate.
But anyway, Shovel, nice to see you, and that's we'll see you again, mate. But as I was saying, that
weekend, first one in a long time, you ain't wet yourself in it.
well, I got a few damp wee socks. No. Well, one of them's in fucking Finger Bob's van. He ain't found it yet.
Is he really?
No, I wouldn't do that.
Put one in there. Just
no,
put one in there.
No, he's banter, mate. It's 2 ways, isn't it? No, you know what I mean? Because you know, he'll put his sleeping bag away, and in a month's time it'll be proper humming. No, I couldn't do that to anybody. No. I mean, the laughs there, the banter and all that. So
I'm gonna close my awning down, drive out there, and put it up again because my tent's bone dry and hot. Yeah. So I'm gonna get out in the sun. Yeah. Take some of it off.
But as I say, mate, that van camping becomes a little bit more appealing now. You know,
it does, but you're losing.
No,
I like the sitting in amongst the canvas. And
I know, but it's just a packing up bit.
I'm still young compared to you lot, so.
Well, you're not that young, sir. And we spoke about that over the weekend. No, right, ladies and gents, been a cracking little meet. Loads of people turn up, but we don't. All we do is just throw out a date, and if people want to turn up, they turn up. We respect the place, give Steve his $1, and then like leave it as we found it. Isn't that right, Al?
Yeah.
That's it. Boss show, ladies and gents. If you watch this far, thank you very much. And it's a goodbye from Al, and it's a goodbye from Jeff, who can't hear me. Steph is a bat, bless him.